Recording. Dinesh Kumar is certified PMP today. It took us some time, but we reached the line finally and we did it in a beautiful way. Dinesh, how has been your journey? How was the exam? Please share it.
Yeah. First of all, I should thank you and Jean for the continuous support. I started, as you mentioned, I took some time and I'm hesitant to book the exam. Once it is a book the exam, so I fall in line and I will start preparing very seriously and I achieved this today. As you said, always you should target for the fix the exam date and you work reverse. So that was the finally the it reached. Regarding the exam, exam was quite balanced, I can say. I completed the first 60 questions in 70 minutes, 72 minutes, and the second part slightly took larger. So and third part also slightly tough. Tough means there are three liner questions with long answers also. It takes some time to read the lines and understand and choose the answer. It takes some time. And when I can say the first session was quite comparatively um, easy, and second and third was average to uh, tough kind of thing. Only thing is the questions are larger. Uh, I can able to finish that time. And the final 179th question, it was drag and drop questions. So
Let just before
I
the
was
just before the last line, the drag and drop gave you a punch, huh?
yes. It took some time. Then the final 118 question I completed in just close my eyes and read the last line and chose the answer.
How much
So
time
there
you
was
had?
a one.
Yeah, how much
There was
time
a
you had for the
one
last question?
last question I completed in 20 or 30 seconds.
Okay,
It was a smaller one, so I can able to manage that.
okay.
There
So,
was a one graphical questions which is related to the burn down chart,
okay.
uh, and one formula question which is then mostly it is related to the stakeholders team.
Mm,
That was a two to three questions related to the risk and its acceptance.
mm,
And the rest everything is are based on mixed with situational, agile, team, stakeholder engagements.
Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Okay. Why it took us such a long time for to clear the PMP? Why not we did it before?
No, I was joined your program in um, May 2025, and I set a target initially target by before August 31st.
Okay.
There was some some traveling here and there, so I couldn't able to target that date. And then I was quite, set a target before Diwali. I should complete the program. So again, I was quite very active in the month of October, but somewhat I missed the schedule of November. Then
Mm,
it took some time. Jean also told that schedule the exam, but
mm,
I always skip to answer her questions always. So then I think in the month of January she told that you should book the exam, otherwise you will not do anything. Then further I took 2 weeks to one day I started okay I will schedule the exam. Then I was looking the date in the month of February. The center date was not available. So next date available date was the 3rd March. So I blocked on 3rd March 2026 and finally. It was
Perfect.
done today.
So, do you believe if we have booked the exam in the month of July when you took the training for let's say 2 months, you would have done PMP quicker?
I believe that so. Yes.
Booking the exam,
Uh,
booking the
the
exam
booking the exam is the
would have
key.
forced
Okay,
you.
always, it force keep the, take it into the priority. So all the daily works are in the, daily chores are always there. If you want to rearrange our priority, we should have some, deadline.
Hmm.
That's what I believe
Hmm.
now.
Okay, Martina, over to
So
you.
it's kind of a mindset, and the priorities to be
Yeah.
arranged.
Yeah, so that is why now we make our student to book the exam quickly so that they can do into that way. Yes, Martina. So you did try. He told before that you did try to make him book the exam, but it could not happen. So now he finally he listened to you and he cleared PMP. So, Martina, how would you put his journey?
Okay, first of all, congratulations, Dinesh. Even though it took so long, but we did it in style. Like you have amazing scorecard, which is really good. And yeah, as he also already admitted that I have been asking him to book exam from October, if I'm not wrong, because he was working that time very back to back. Every day there was a progress. We were connecting over the Zoom, and we were discussing. And I felt like in November he could give exam before the Diwali, but unfortunately, I don't know why he took the seat back. And then after that, it was like really challenging, not in terms of making him do mocks, in terms of getting his response. But as long as he was working on the mocks and he is sharing the score, I was like, okay, there is like one is greater than zero always. So something we were able to make progress, and I felt like in the start of January also I was asking him, because on seeing his scores, how he's been doing mocks, I was asking him to book exam in February at least, so that there will be some pressure that he can. But he was very very consistent and also very strong that he will do just 1 mark per week, like in a weekend where he could get, where he could focus. So I respected his way of working, but at the end, whatever is like, we work as a customized roadmap. So it is not like we just run behind them just to make sure, like, to give them that we are here, we are watching, we want to have the progress, just to make just to ensure that we follow up. But there was a progress from him, and finally I think we were able to make it today. Yeah, 3rd of March.
Yeah, that is it's most important. We were able to do it finally. That is the most important thing. Okay,
Yes.
Dinesh, which topics was most highlighted in your exam?
Um, Agile and situational questions and stakeholders.
Agile.
And stakeholder and communication. Yes, these are the four topics which was dominated.
Okay,
Of course, there are some few risk questions are there,
okay, okay,
and the leadership styles also there. Yes.
okay. How many drag and drop questions came? You said 179 was a drag and drop.
Only said the last
Ah,
before 179th question. I was surprised to see the dragon after dragons, see the dragon drop questions, and then I was little nervous to which one to chose it because that I think 1 minute 30 seconds only left to the last two question.
yeah,
So
PMI.
then.
PMI punches you when you don't expect it at all. Huh?
Yeah, yeah, I was not expected at the last moment. As you told that you always insisted during the class, there will be a dragon drop questions will be available. Definitely, it will be there one or two. I thought that either it will be in the first section or second session, but it was surprised at the 179th question.
Hmm. That's fun. That's
So
really fun.
yes, one as you said, there is one graphical questions I also received related to the burn down chart.
Okay, perfectly fine. What would be your advice? And now I'm gonna take this advice. What would be your advice to the other people? They don't delay the exam as you did. How they can do that?
Yeah, everyone should has set a target date. Target date means book the exam. Not
Hmm.
only keeping affirmation that I will complete by this date or that date. Book the exam is the real affirmation, and we should set a point and we should focus on this one specific point. Uh, yes, as Martina told, I was always focused on Saturday morning. I will sit calmly, then I will read, then I, if not that, then I use AI tools to understand me better. Uh, yes, Sunday even I will not work on office works. I will not studied also. So only the every Saturday I will do small progress. But I watched all of your videos, mastery series. Daily do while preparing to the office. Whenever I got this free time, I will see your short videos in YouTube, and you post it in our groups. I will regularly repeat all your series of videos which you did it in 2024. I daily morning, yesterday morning also I repeated agile, scrum, stakeholder communication. 1 hour, 1.5 hour I took after my yoga session. I will take calmly. Then 1.5 hours I will hear daily from 7:30 to 9. I hear your videos. So it knowingly, unknowingly, it will daily. I am refreshing that subject and the topics. So that also helps. And specifically, we should, as you said, we should book the exam. Focus on the believe in yourself and book the exam. And every if I can do it, and everyone can do it.
Hmm. Thank you very much. Martin, any final thoughts on this?
As he said, yes, booking the exam had changed. He was like working, even though he had the issue of like finding time, he somehow figured out time after booking the exam, and there was closer progress. So yes, we all have that student syndrome where when we have the exam there, we work, we push ourselves extra. So thanks once again, Dinesh. I think we will take this forward with the new batches that is coming up.
Thank you
Once
very
again,
much.
all the very best.
Thank you very much. Dinesh, do not stop here. Now you trust a little bit more to us. Oh, my video is off. So now you trust a little bit more to us. So you can do that. I would recommend let's go for the next certification. Do not stop here. This should be a stepping stone. I would recommend a senior professionals like you must have program management under his belt. That's a certification. Once the PMP is done, it was a stopper. It was a barrier that has been removed. So now let's go for program management and let's get this thing done. Okay, I would look
Yeah,
forward
sure.
to also in that certification. Bye bye.
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course. I will uh, do the next course, or I was interested in risk management. So
Okay, we can do that. But I was looking at your profile when I write down your success journey. Program management looks more reasonable for you as of now. Later on, you can also do RMP. But if you want to do RMP, we can also talk about that. Okay.
yeah,
Thank you, Dinesh.
sure.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Thank you, Jean, and you for the support. I look forward. Uh,
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Dinesh,
Happy Holi.
10 questions. Please do share with Martina. Exam like questions. Martina, do get 10 questions from him. Okay. Thank you.